What's good to YouTube? It's your boy, the Bill God, and I'm back at y'all. You feel me with another video. Um, Today we got a 6'8" forward build. This is Ben Simmons with Black Forces. LeBron James 2-3 with the Heat. You feel me? Even though he was number six, but if you know, you know. Um, so basically, I made this build. I was looking at Bron's build. Um, I was like, damn, it would be cool to make a LeBron build. But then I was like, it'd be even doper if like I made a two guard, right? Like a two or a three that can basically get rebounds at an elite level. Cause it's like rebounds in this game, not a lot of people miss, but like they do make a difference. Being able to get the O board, um, being able to get the D board. Because like if you're playing with randoms, for example, basically whoever gets most of the defensive rebounds, they dictate the game. So a lot of times that's the center, and the centers are trash. Like they make bad decisions on who to pass it to, how to run the break. A lot of times they don't even have a high passing. So this build, I was like, shit. If I made a two guard that can rebound like a center, not only am I going to be snagging over my matchup, but I can help the center on defense. I can get the board and I can bring the ball up. So if we're playing with some trash players, I could be like, nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna leak out. I'm gonna just stay down. I'm gonna make sure I get the rebound and I'm gonna bring it up and pass it to who it needs to go to. So this build is good for anybody that wants to play solo rec. Would really recommend this. Now, obviously, y'all know it has all of the abilities of like traditional 6'8s. So it's gonna go 6'8", 250, 7 foot. If I could make this build as shooting guard, I would, but you don't get a high enough rebound. So um, we'll start off 89 on the mid range. Y'all know what that 89 do. You're gonna be smacking middies, fadeaways, all that. Um, you get set shot specialists on gold at that rating. We're gonna go 83 on the 3 point. That's for limitless. That's a good spot to be at. That's a high rating. We're gonna go 80 on the pass. Put you on with a little cheat code. So obviously 80 doesn't get you no special badges, but it does get you the D Fox pass. Um, where is it at? So you get the D Fox pass at 77. Real good passing style. But the main reason that you're gonna be doing that is for the Dishmaster takeover. You see in the bottom right, it requires an 80 pass accuracy. This takeover is cheese. Really good, y'all. Uh, so basically, yeah, the Dishmaster takeover, it's very good. If you get this, it's gonna be hard for your teammates to miss. Like, um, have one of your rhythm shooting buddies that just he rhythm shoots. Have them turn on their meter, and then you pass it to them, and then they're gonna see the type of boost that it gives you. It basically makes the whole meter turn green, like Blur does. So Dishmaster is real good, and a lot of people go with the 76 pass or the 71 pass. This is a point forward, so you're low key cheaping out on the pass. But if you were gonna go 76, you might as well go 80 and get that Dishmaster. I mean, and it ain't really a lot of crazy takeovers in this game. So um we're gonna go 71 on the ball handle, 69 on the speed ball. Um we're not leaving it at that, obviously. Y'all know me, man. We're gonna cap break this. So this is where the cap breakers are going. Y'all will see more about that later. 77 on the driving layup. That's gonna get you Austin Reeves layup package. Pretty good layup package. It was really just the extra little floating attribute, so that's where it went. We're gonna go 87 on the driving dunk, contact dunks, pretty clear. You're gonna have potential to cap break this to 93 and get a goal posterizer, so that's good. 72 on the standing dunk. A lot of people might be like, "Wow, why high standing dunk?" Standing dunk is really good, and in this range, 65 to 72. It's nice having rise up, but it's really good for situations where you're right under the rim. And if you didn't have it right, you're gonna go up with a layup and get your shit beat, right? Like especially in modes like rec, playing twos, really any mode. Like if you're under the rim, you're not gonna get a driving dunk, and so you're gonna get a slow ass layup with the 74 close shot. It might be hard to time. You might get blocked, With standing dunk, you're just gonna catch it, jump straight up, and dunk that bitch. And honestly, 72 is good enough. All you need to do to trigger it is press square, R2 and square. You don't even need to. You won't be able to meter dunk, obviously, with this low of a standing dunk, but it'll just help you get better animations. So that's why that's there. Little cheat code for y'all that maybe if your build can get it and it's cheap, you put that up. It'll help your build a lot. And it helps on backdoors a lot too. Like if you play twos and you backdoor cut on the inbound, good to have. So we're gonna go 85 on the perimeter. Um, Challenger, silver on ball. Go ahead put up the agility to match. As you can see, you get on ball silver. That's real good for bumps. We're gonna go max speed. We want to be as fast as possible. Obviously, this weight is high, but that's just for the rebounding purposes. So 84 speed, pretty good. Defense solid. We don't care about steal. You can cap break it if you want the interceptor, but steals are trash in this game. We're gonna go 88 on the block, and that is for Challenger, not Challenger, high flying denier. As you can see, you get that gold, and then we're gonna go 3 more for Pogo Hall of Fame. So if you need to jump a couple times on them 7-4s or whatever build, we're gonna go 2 here to a 70 for Paint Controller Silver. Self-explanatory. Now the main thing on this build, I know y'all are gonna be crying in the comment section. Yo, it ain't got no strength. This shit ass, man. Strength, bro. I'm a bully your player. You ain't gonna have no defense. You ain't gonna be able to rebound with a 50 strength, bro. Look, break it down to y'all. Strength does not matter for bumps. On bumps on defense, it is on ball minutes and nothing else. It ain't immovable. It ain't nothing else, bro. I've tested it. With this setup, you're gonna get decent bumps. It's not gonna be crazy bumps, but you'll get bumpy, man. I mean, you're basically a movable enforcer. I'm really not sure if it does anything. It's nice to have if you can't get on ball minutes. Like my 6'11", a lot of people are saying the defense is trash on that build, but it gets at 82 strength for a movable, and 6'11s don't get on ball minutes. So having a 77 perimeter with that 82 strength, if y'all watch Toots, you know what I'm saying, he's broke it down that like perimeter defense is basically worth one attribute of strength or something like that. Like they're tied. So if you got one and not the other, then you're good still. And so basically, it just doesn't help it a lot. It does not tie to box out beast. The only badge that would be worth getting off of it is a movable. It really is just for post defense and post offense. Like you're not going to be able to back people down, obviously, but this build gets no post control. So, and it's not built for that. Posting up is not good in this game. You need to be shooting threes, my nigga, or ISO. You feel me? So, don't worry about the strength, y'all. Trust me. I played on this build. I'm averaging like 38 and 8 in the rec. You feel me? No problems at all. And here's where this build, really shines. We're gonna go 92 for gold rebound chaser, and boom, 85. Last point on post control because there's no point in putting that up. And at 37, I'm pretty sure you unlock some post go 2 shots. So if that's you know, your thing, then go ahead. But this is really high rebounding. 85 is a clean little threshold to hit to where you'll be able to get O boards. And then 92D board, obviously, that gets you gold, and you can +2 this to legend. So basically, my loadout on my player is I'm running Hall of Fame lightning launch because you'll be able to get silver lightning launch. Legend rebound chaser, and then Hall of Fame box out beast. And then maybe set shot. I think I might be +1. Can't remember. But yeah, so basically, like, you're literally an elite rebounder with high speed and high vertical. You're going to be running down like a maniac to grab the rebound. Y'all know speed matters for rebounds. So let's get to this cap breaker screen so this build can start making sense. You get shades of KD and Bron. Not really. Mid paint, edge enforcer. I don't know what they mean by that. Is this build, fucking TJ Watt or Miles Garrett? I don't know, but
actually, I'm trying to go
let's get to this cap breaker
for a
screen.
little bit.
Guys, so get you guys out of here. But yeah, y'all let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all thinking about this build so far. Boom. So, ball handling, speed ball. This build was basically tweaked for me to make the build with my 4 cap breakers and be able to play right away exactly how I wanted to play. So 3 cap breakers here gets you 86. That unlocks you the dribble tier of speed boosting, all the dribbling badges on silver. That unlocks you ankle assassin. Gets you hella good dribble moves. You'll be able to dribble like Joe knows, all them boys. 75 gets you Zach Levine, silver quick first step. Um, you know, that's the dribble style that everybody runs at this height. Um, and so outside of that, 3 cap breakers gets you 93, 5 gets you 96. You can get to 85 vert for posterizer Hall of Fame. What else? Layup goes all the way to a 93. You don't have the strength for physical finisher, but you can get layup mix master. So that could be something interesting to look at. You could look at probably post. I don't know what this adds up to. I wouldn't do that personally because post is just not very important. But passing is another thing. You could get at 80, a 90, a 90. So yeah, you can get a 90. Um, Probably gets you some cool pass styles. You know, then you could really be a point forward, throw faster, quicker passes. Um, and then another one is you can get 88 vert for Legend Pogo. If you just wanted to do something. But this build is not really built for the long term as far as cap breakers goes. You do have a good little couple of options, but it's not big boost. But overall, like you're ready to go in the solo rec, like what I recommend this for, or on threes, which is 4 cap breakers, and I know a lot of y'all have that. So, I think this build is really good all around build, all around point forward. You feel me? Like this is cold. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna drop more of my builds that I've made. I've been having a lot of fun on this build. Really no complaints. It doesn't really have weaknesses. So yeah, that's just my opinion though. So y'all let me know.